When you don't have enough time, enough people, or enough budget, do you shrink or do you lead? Today I'm going to show you how great leaders turn limited resources into powerful results. In the next few minutes, you'll learn how to get the absolute best out of your team, not by pushing harder, but by leading smarter. These principles work in hospitals, classrooms, retail, police departments, restaurants, offices, and at home. Leadership under pressure isn't about having more, it's about using what you have with intention. When resources are limited, 3 things matter most: clarity, prioritization, empowerment. Clarity: people can't hit a target they can't see. Prioritization: not everything is equally important. Empowerment: your team becomes the resource multiplier. This is where real leadership shows up. Imagine you're running a team that's short-staffed. Everyone's tired. The workload hasn't changed. You can't magically hire more people. But you can do something powerful. You can create clarity. You gather your team and say, here's what matters most today. Here's what can wait. Here's what we're not doing. Suddenly, the room breathes. Stress drops. Focus rises. You didn't add resources, you removed confusion. This is how leaders create capacity without adding anything new. Think about the last time you were overwhelmed. Did you clarify the priorities, or did you try to do everything? Your brain just answered, and that's how we build leadership muscle memory. Your phrase for today: clarity creates capacity. When resources are limited, clarity is the tool that gives your team more time, more focus, and more energy. Today, choose one area of your life, work, home, school, anywhere, and clarify the top 1 priority. Watch how everything else becomes easier. Hey, quick pause before we dive back in. If you've been feeling that spark while we talk about want to energy and emotional leadership, you're going to love what's coming next. I'm launching a full course on VRD validation, regulation, and direction. It's the system that turns chaos into clarity and burnout into balance. You'll learn how to calm any situation, connect with anyone, and lead with confidence, whether you're in customer service, creative work, or community leadership. So if you're ready to go deeper, click the link below or grab the workbook. The course opens soon, and trust me, you don't want to miss the first wave. All right, back to the class. Let's keep building that want to energy. Most leaders think their job is to tell people what to do. The truth is simple. People don't follow orders. People follow meaning. And meaning only shows up when a leader slows down long enough to ask instead of tell. There were 2 managers in the same company. Manager 1, the teller. Every morning she walked in with a list of instructions. Do this, fix that, move faster. Stop asking questions. Her team did the work technically. They did it with the emotional energy of a wet sock. No passion, no ownership, no spark, just compliance. And compliance is the lowest form of human engagement. Manager 2, the asker. He started every project with 3 questions. What do you see? What do you need? How do you think we should approach this? He explained the why behind every decision. He gave people options. He respected their perspective, made sure every person felt needed, not as a warm body, but as a contributor. Something wild happened. His team didn't just work, they showed up. They collaborated. They solved problems before he even knew they existed. They worked with purpose, passion, and empowerment. Same company, same resources, same workload, different leadership operating system. Core lesson: people don't need a boss, people need a leader. And leaders understand 5 truths. People need to know why. Without meaning, work feels like punishment. People need to be respected. Respect is the oxygen of human motivation. People need options. Choice creates ownership. Ownership creates excellence. People need to feel needed, not tolerated, not used, needed. People need to be asked, not told. Asking activates the brain, telling shuts it down. When a leader provides these 5 things, the team doesn't just work for you, they work with you. Framework: the AROW leadership model. Ask, respect, options, why. Use this as a repeatable leadership script. A. Ask first. Before giving direction, ask, what's your read on this? What do you think the best next step is? What's getting in your way? It works. Asking creates psychological safety and reveals information you didn't know you needed. I respect the human. Respect isn't a tone, it's a behavior. Show it by listening without interrupting, validating their perspective, acknowledging effort, not just outcomes, regulating your tone before you speak. Why it works? Respect turns defensiveness into collaboration. Offer options. Even 2 options is enough. We can do A or B. What feels right to you? Would you rather start with the quick win or the heavy lift? Why it works? Options create autonomy. Autonomy creates motivation. W, explain the why. Never give a task without the meaning behind it. Here's why this matters. Here's the impact this has on the team. Here's how this connects to the bigger picture. Why it works. People don't commit to tasks. They commit to purpose. Leadership isn't about control. It's about clarity. It's about curiosity. It's about creating an environment where people feel respected, needed, and empowered. When you lead with ask, don't tell, your team stops surviving the work and starts owning it. That's when the magic happens. That's when people rise. That's when leadership becomes a force multiplier. When a manager provides that, it's when they start becoming a leader. It's when people will work with them, with purpose, with passion, with empowerment. I am Jim Rutherford, and this is the Want to Project.